The 70th birthday celebration of Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu, a retired army officer and Nigerian politician who has served as military governor of Imo State, foreign minister of Nigeria, senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, among several other positions, was held in style to induct Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu into the septuagenarian age. A Thanksgiving service was held at Our Saviour's Church, Tafawa Square, Lagos, Nigeria, on Thursday, the 31st of August 2017. The 70th birthday celebration of Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu began with a Thanksgiving and Holy Communion service. The Thanksgiving service saw a lot of dignitaries, well-wishers, family and friends from different walks of life assemble in their numbers to show love and celebrate a woman of virtue at 70. Dignitaries who graced the event included First Lady of Abia State, Mrs. Nkechi Ikpeazu, wife of the Deputy Governor of Abia State, Lady Vivian Udeokochukwu, former Governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, Chief of Staff to the Governor of Ogun State, Chief Tolu Adebiyi, former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Chief Bode George, wife of veteran socialite and chairman of Ine Mike Motors, Chief Mike Inegbesa, and wife, Mary, Chancellor of Macpherson University, Ogun State, Chief Christopher Kolade, Chairman, Vanguard Newspaper, Uncle Sam Amuka, Lady Maiden Alex Ibro, Publisher, Guardian Newspaper, Otumba Adekunle and Erilujo Olakbe Ojora, Lagos State White Cap Chiefs, among many others. The service began with a groundbreaking entry of Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu in company of her husband, Senator Ike Nwachukwu, children and grandchildren, as they made their way into the church for the Thanksgiving service. The opening hymn, which was led by the church choir, was followed by the first Bible reading taken by the celebrant, Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu, from the book of Deuteronomy.
Circumcise then the foreskin of your skin, of your heart, and do not be stubborn any longer. For the Lord your God is God of gods and Lord of lords, the great God, mighty and awesome, who is not partial and takes no bribe, who executes justice for the orphan and the widow, and who loves the strangers, providing them food and clothing. You shall also love the stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall fear the Lord your God, him alone you shall worship. To him you shall hold fast, and by his name you shall swear. He is your praise, he is your God, who has done for you these great and awesome things that your own eyes have seen. Your ancestors went down to Egypt, 70 persons, and now the Lord your God has made you as numerous as the stars in heaven. This is the word of the Lord.
The next Bible reading was from the book of Philippians chapter 4, and it was read by the celebrant's daughter, Miss Ngozichukwu Nwachukwu, while the congregational hymn followed immediately. The sermon was preached by Most Reverend Egbunu, Bishop of Lokoja Diocese. He started the sermon by describing the Nwachukkwu family as a family that has touched many lives. He also talked about age 70, which he described as an age of having convictions and not opinions. He admonished the congregation to hold on to their convictions, which he explained with a Bible passage, John chapter 15, citing how God wants to be at the center of our lives. To end his exhortation, he emphasized 4 different ages of concern in one's life and admonished all to be focused as he ended the sermon with prayers.
At 70, as we go through life and hold beliefs and opinions, they are good up to some point. This is my opinion. This is what I believe. But belief is what you hold. Conviction is what holds you. And you get to that point, therefore, when you must go beyond belief to conviction. And that is what the Lord wants us to have, conviction. Not from belief, because even the devil believes. A conviction that holds you and you say, why do I do this? A conviction is something you are ready to die for. And at 70, you hold convictions. What are some convictions, therefore, that we should look at and glean on a day like this? In the book of Joshua, we see a man called Caleb. 45 years earlier, he held conviction. They were sent to spy out the promised land. And he came and gave a report according to his conviction. 45 years on, as an old man, 85, he could still say, many years ago, held this position, and he had no reason to change. That's what a conviction does. He held on to it.
There was a praise session, after which the Holy Communion followed immediately. The Thanksgiving offering was next, as the praise band serenaded the congregation with melodious tunes, while the celebrant, her family and friends, danced forward to give their token in appreciation of God's mercies. Afterwards, prayers were showered on the celebrant and her family. To bring the Thanksgiving service to an end, a birthday song was sang for the celebrant.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie Gwen. Happy birthday to you.
The reception for the 70th birthday anniversary celebration of Mrs Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu was held at the Harbour Point Center in Victoria Island, Lagos. The ambience was primed as the sugar band entertained guests with melodious tunes as they exchanged pleasantries. Dignitaries who graced the event included former Governor of Cross River State, Mrs Donald Duke and wife Onari, Senator Larry Waju Tejuosho, Senator Hope Uzodimma, Justice George Oguntade and wife, Chief Sana Anthony, Professor Joseph Irukwu, multilingual broadcaster and CEO Biscan Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo. The reception began with the master of ceremony, Ebuka Obi Uchendo, inviting the celebrant and her family, who were ably led in by General Ike Nwachukkwu. The chairman of the occasion, Professor Joseph Irukwu, in his opening remark, expressed how delighted he was to have witnessed the occasion and went on to describe the celebrant as a wonderful woman and a blessing to the family. He formally declared the function open.
Before I stop and declare the function open, I'd like to confess that Gwen has been my favorite brother's wife. And she's been a great asset to all of us. We thank God for the blessings that God has given to her. And we are also grateful for the impact that she made on our life. Since the chairman has a prerogative of making as many speeches as he wants in an occasion like this, I will stop and I hereby declare the function open. God bless you all.
Thereafter was a short documentary that described the celebrant as an epitome of elegance, a wonderful mother, and the mother of all. Tributes to the celebrant, Mrs Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu, were given as family, friends, and well-wishers took turns to say great things about her.
I have found in Gwen a very reliable person. Somebody I could go to when things around me are not working well, and I know she will tell me the truth. You want the truth? You go to Gwen. If you don't want to hear the truth, just leave her alone. Because the way she will say it, you may not like it, but it is the truth. And she's always there to help. She turns up at the time you least expect. You just tell her you need something, and she gets it done. I think it's a great gift that I have got from God. She's the gift of God to me, and for that I'm very grateful. I would like, at this point, to also thank Ike, who has given her a shoulder to lean on, an arm to lean on, and I hope they will lean on me sometime. Ike has been a great husband. He's been a great brother-in-law, not just a brother-in-law, but a brother, and he has stood for me after the death of my husband. Ike, we love you. We love you.
I needed to honor my wife, to honor her for what she's been to me. A strong basket, a loving woman. Yes, my brother, Americano, said it was difficult. Yes, when I walk on you black and white, I can be difficult. But if you have a wife who understands you, who can flow with you in times of difficulties, in times of joy, in times of you just need it, then of course we can only say thank you, but thank you for being a fantastic wife. And through Gwen, I knew so many people.
This was followed by the cutting of the birthday cake, which was supervised by the chairman of the day, Professor Joseph Irukwu, accompanied by dignitaries.
Now, the important event that we're about to perform now is the cutting of her 17th birthday cake. 1, 2,
The harvest singers later entertained the guests. Mr. Nwachukwu, son of the celebrant, proposed the toast for the night.
I need everybody standing, please. And today we celebrate your life. We celebrate you as a person. As I said earlier, we hope to see you for 70 more years. God bless you. We love you very much. To 70 more years.
To further spice up the event, the former governor of Cross River State, Mr. Donald Duke, serenaded the guests with melodious tunes as he was joined by the celebrant and her husband. In an interview with the First Lady of Abia State, Mrs. Nkechi Ikpeazu, Chief Bode George, and Chief of Staff to the Governor of Ogun State, Chief Tolu Odebi, they all wished the celebrant many more years ahead. Sunny Uruche ended the night with a stunning musical performance, which brought the 70th birthday anniversary celebration of Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu to a gracious end. From the chairman and CEO Biscan Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo, it's 70 hearty cheers to Mrs. Gwendolyn Temilola Nwachukwu.